What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today we're trying to bring back the double prince attack strategy. If you guys did not know, it was really popular a few updates ago, but they both got a recent nerf, making them a little bit slower and less people have been using them. So in today's episode, we're going to be using this deck right here with the prince, the dark prince, the ice wizard, the zap, archers, barbarians, valkyrie, and the poison spell. So hopefully this deck will do pretty good. Using the double prince is really fun. So hopefully this deck will work. We are actually going to switch these archers with the miner in a minute. But after that, we're going to try out this deck and see how we can do with it. So here is the final deck. But before I show you guys any real replays with this, I want to show you guys a pretty funny one that just happened to me. This was probably the fastest 3-star I've ever gotten. It was a crazy replay. I'm just going to spoil it right here because you can see it. There's a 3 crown right there. That was the first battle I did use this deck with, and then I lost one, but then I won another one. So we're going to check the win after this 3 crown, and then we're going to go into a live battle next. But first, let's check out this 3 crown because like I said, it was pretty crazy. This guy's at level 10. His name is Javi Rose from Puro Sir 13. And we're both going to start off by dropping our ice wizard in the back, but on opposite sides. His is level 2, but it doesn't really matter that much. Mine is still level 1, but we are pushing opposite towers right now. I'm going for his left tower, he's going for my right tower. And as he drops that prince in the back, I drop my barbarians and my dark prince on the left. So he drops his giant right now, and it looks like we're both just going to be trading towers. But instead, he drops that baby dragon, and it looks like he's just going full force for that 3 crown, because all those troops right there probably would have got my tower, and he knows that. So I knew he wanted that 3 crown, and I went ahead and dropped those archers and my prince. But then he drops a free spell, which is a big problem for us, because that's going to last a while, allowing his troops to get a bunch of damage right there. And that very important zap spell right there just saved me about a second, maybe 2 seconds of damage, and allowed my troops to get one last hit off on the tower before he 3 crowned me, and we ended up winning that raid. Those don't happen that often, but they are pretty funny, and I like it when they do happen. Even from the one that gets 3 crown, it's kind of funny that we both just push one tower, and I guess you usually don't see it that often, but here we are going up against a Royal Giant Sparky deck with our double prince, and I really hate these decks, because the Royal Giant just sits there in front of the bridge while Sparky gets in behind, and as you're trying to reach around the Royal Giant, while he's doing a bunch of damage to your tower to take out Sparky, Sparky's just sitting there doing a bunch of damage as well. So right here, as he drops that elixir collector, I went ahead and dropped my double prince right there. Of course, the dark prince in the front to take out those skeletons, allowing my prince to get off a charge on that tower. I do zap the tower and Sparky just to get rid of his charge, because I didn't want my prince dying yet, and I knew that would be pretty risky, because once he gets over towards my tower, I won't have anything to zap him with then. But the poison spell is down to make sure that princess goes down and do a little bit more damage to that tower. We actually got the tower to 200 hit points, but there is that Royal Giant like I said he had. And I'm just waiting for the Sparky to get across the bridge so I can drop my barbarians behind the Royal Giant. Luckily he pushed him up just a little bit and they take him out. I do lose one barbarian in the process, but the rest should be able to take out that Royal Giant right there. But he actually does some decent damage to my tower, dropping all the way to 1220. This Ice Wizard will take out most of those minions, but one sneaks off to my tower and does manage to get a few shots in. The Ice Wizard finishes off the rest, and now our tower is at 900 hit points. So we definitely have his left tower right now, even if we have to drop a poison spell on it later on. And right now we have an Ice Wizard running towards it, but he does want to protect that tower for now. And that's fine with me because that means the King Tower doesn't get activated yet. So I'm going to drop my double prince push on the right side. And once again he drops that skeleton off to the left. The Dark Prince does take it out, allowing my prince to get a charge in, but he actually attacks the Royal Giant instead. But after it goes past them, he just ignores it, says forget it, and starts going for the tower. That poison spell will do some damage to the tower as well as take out that princess and do some damage to that elixir collector. Our tower finishes off that Royal Giant. I really didn't even try to defend against it because I knew our tower could handle it. So right now we have the 1-0 victory. Of course the other one is basically already taken out, so we already have 2 crowns right now. And our towers are at 900 hit points and 1900. But right now he drops Sparky in the back once again, and instead of countering that, I'm going to go ahead and drop my barbarians on the right side and try to go for this 3 crown. The archers and the ice wizard come in behind. The zap goes down on those minions to try to take them out and let my troops get to that tower, but he does distract my troops for a little bit with those skeletons, allowing those minions to get off even more damage. So now that he has this massive push coming out of my left tower, it wasn't even worth really defending because he does have a Sparky and a Royal Giant with the tower at 900 hit points, so I knew he was going to take it either way. And I just kind of let it happen. But right there I dropped the poison spell on Sparky and both of those towers just to get the 2nd crown, because I knew I was going to need it now that he took out one of mine. But now I have to defend for 20 more seconds just to make sure he doesn't get the 3 crown. The Ice Wizard is going to work on those minions, and I dropped that Dark Prince right there to take care of the princess. And the best thing about the Dark Prince when dealing with Sparky is that it does have that shield, so if it does get shot, it is still alive. All Sparky does is knock off the shield. But now we have 10 seconds left, and I need to just destroy this Royal Giant to make sure I win. I don't want him getting the 3 crown, but now that we have only 3 seconds left and our tower is still at 1000 hit points, it doesn't look like he's going to win. So there is the game, and we won 2-1. This was our 2nd win with this deck after 1 loss, and of course that crazy 3 crown. So now we're going to return home and get into a live battle. So here we found Zambi from Italy game. He's at 35-33 trophies, and I actually switched out the archers with a cannon while you guys weren't watching behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and just drop our ice wizard in the back right now. This guy is a level 9 and we recently hit level 10, so right now we have the advantage. It looks like he has some pretty high level cards anyway, and he might do pretty well against us, so we're just going to ignore that miner for now and prepare to push on our left side in front of our ice wizard. So down go the double princes. You want to make sure you have the dark prince in front, of course, just in case he tries to drop any skeletons or goblins. The dark prince will take them out and your prince still has his full charge, because of course that dark prince does do splash damage. One of the best things about him in my opinion. He doesn't do that much damage, but the splash damage does come in handy quite a lot. So this ice wizard is working on this tower right here. We're going to get it down to 22-19, and our tower is about to take a hit right here by this level 8 hog rider. So I'm going to drop my ice wizard as well, just to slow him down a little bit, make sure he only gets one hit off, and then he can deal with that other ice wizard as well. So now I think we're just going to try to push this side since all of our troops are right here anyway, and send a miner towards that back tower, get our poison spell ready for those archers and anything else he wants to drop. But instead he drops a fireball, and that might have been a waste, but it looks like we're going to do some damage anyway. And now that right tower is down below 2,000 hit points, and it's going to keep chipping away from that poison spell. So now we're just saving up elixir. I'm about to do another double push right here. I'm going to go for the left side because he's about to push our right side, and I don't want him to have any troops to just start another push with. So down go our princes, and it looks like they were going to get all the way to that tower, but he did drop a zap, which was a nice move by him. So our prince will take out that ice wizard, but it doesn't look like he's going to get any shots off on that tower. We're still kind of tied right now, but he does have that hog rider. So I'm going to drop that cannon and the ice wizard to deal with that. Let's use this barbarian and take out the miner, because I don't want him to get too many hits off with that miner. If he keeps dropping it, it will add up. So now let's send ours at that tower right there. Drop a poison on the bomb tower and whatever else he tries to defend with. He's probably just going to drop another fireball, unless that bomb tower is just going to go ahead and take out all of our barbarians instead. But it's locked onto our ice wizard and the barbs do take it out. Let's just start a push on the left while he's distracted on the right. I'm really not sure what to do. Let's defend against this hog rider right here and try to get in towards that left tower. But there goes the zap spell again and the P.E.K.K.A. Wow, he's got a bunch of troops over here. No, I think we might lose this. This is not good. That miner is doing some damage. It's down to 113, and he does have that fireball, so he will take the win. I'm just waiting for him to do it. Let's just throw down that poison spell, and hopefully he'll end this battle soon and not be a dick. So there goes the fireball, taking out our tower, and we do end up losing 1-0. So I probably did make a few mistakes in that battle. I guess I should have just pushed one tower only, but I really wanted to get in there and just do a bunch of damage. But he did have a bunch of good counters, and that level 8 hog rider does do a bunch of damage. So there are minus 28 trophies, dropping us under 3,500. But that's okay. I guess I'll just switch up decks for now. The cannon did work a little bit better than the archers though, so I may just have some fun with this and see how it does. Of course, if you think you can make this deck any better, change it, copy it, whatever you want to do. Just have some fun with it. Let me know how you do with it in the comment section below. But that's going to end today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you drop a like on today's video if you did, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Once again, I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.